Good evening, VV Nation. My name is Ryan. Welcome to the channel. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We're about halfway through the week, right? The market continues to march higher. I'm seeing some green lights in the color guard. I know we had a little bit of chop there, but there's one sector I want to talk about tonight, and this sector is hot. It's going to be building stocks. I'm just looking at some of the top sectors within the VectorVest 7 program. This one is showing the most momentum to the upside, up almost 1% even to today. So we're going to take a look at the top 5 stocks in the building sector, break down the charts, take a look at the proprietary indicators, and utilize the power of the VectorVest 7 software to see if there's any potential in these positions. All right, big event coming up. We got the Las Vegas 2-day investment seminar coming September 20th, 21st, 2025. You can achieve the VIP experience in person. Just go to vectorvest.com/Vegas to register now. All right, we're in the VectorVest 7 software. You can see over 160 stocks we're tracking in the building sector. Right now, we're just looking at the top 5. They're in order by VST. That's overall value, safety, and timing, the 3 indicators before it. Now, these indicators on a scale of 0 to 2, above 1 is favorable, below 1 is unfavorable. Now, you can see the ratings here. I mean, all favorable. Strong fundamentals across the board, and the technicals, the RT. The trend is currently in the favor of the bulls. And when I scroll over to the right and look at the forecasted data here, a phenomenal forecasted data. Earnings growth rate, double digits across the board here. Almost the same thing with sales growth rate, except Sterling coming in with 5%. But look, great numbers here all together. So let's just take a look at some of the valuations here. If we take a look at Sterling, currently trading at 289, we value the company at 276. So investors are paying a premium on this. Now, Comfort Systems, slightly undervalued. Wilden Group, overvalued. IES, undervalued. This is probably the most undervalued company in the bunch here. As well, we got Prim here coming in at 111. We value the company at 124. These are not price targets, but just what we currently feel the stock is worth. Now, you can see momentum not here today. All 5 of these stocks are down today, with Sterling leading the batch, down 6%. So let's see if this pullback is creating any buying opportunities in these positions. First on the list, we've got Sterling Infrastructure. I mean, look at the ascending channel here. Nice lower left, upper right in price action. Getting rejection at the top end of that channel right now. And this looks like a bearish engulfing candlestick potentially forming today. We'll see if we get confirmation that on tomorrow. I'd look at this 20-day EMA here around 275, or even closer to potentially this bottom of the channel here, coming in around 270. But if we look at the forecasted data, 25% earnings growth rate, 5% sales growth rate, and look at the forecasted earnings per share, steady rise over the last 12 months. I do like this stock. Here we've got Fixed Comfort Systems. The stock was undervalued, but fairly valued right now in this channel. Kind of broke out of it this morning, re-entered the channel rather quickly. I'm not going to make any decisions until we can get a break out of this channel. Around 713 to the upside, or just below 669 to the downside. If we do break below this, we could get a little pivot right at this 20-day EMA. Otherwise, if we break that, could be tempted to fill this gap going forward. I like the forecasted data on the stock, though. 28% earnings growth rate, 20% sales growth rate, and look at the jump up recently in the forecasted earnings per share, giving investors something to be enthusiastic about for sure. Here's Wilden Group. Was a value play for quite some time. The stock undervalued. However, with the momentum we've seen over the last few months, greatly overvalued now, coming at 116. We value the company just at $82. Forecasted data, 27% earnings growth rate, sales growth rate 23%. But I do like this big jump up in the earnings per share. It went from about 260 here, see 259, to now coming in at $3.05. I do like that for this position. Next up is IES Holdings. You see value on the rise, price action on the rise. Stock is undervalued. I like this for the stock, and it's staying above that 20-day EMA, telling me that the bulls are in control. Now, if we do get more of a pullback here, I could look at potentially a retest of about right here, about 310. Right now it's currently trading about 342. So just keep that in mind. If we see earnings growth rate on the decline along with sales growth rate still coming in at 16%. Don't like they're on the decline though. Earnings per share on the rise over the last 6 months. So I do like that for this position. But overall, with value on the rise, stock undervalued, trending up nicely, I do like this position. Now the last stock this evening is going to be Prim, PRM. Same kind of scenario with the last position here. Value, price, value rising, price rising, undervalued, momentum above the 20-day EMA. Now, as far as this stock here, I would see more of a cutoff if it dropped back below 107. It could potentially come back down to that 20-day EMA. Otherwise, I might put a tighter stop on this position, maybe like an 8-day EMA. You see the 8-day EMA coming in around 108. The stock currently trading at 111. If you're looking for confirmation, take out today's high. As far as the forecasted data, good there. 22% earnings, sales growth rate, 21%. EPS on the rise. These are great stocks. All 5 of these positions moving lower left, upper right as well, giving you some value opportunities within this list. So hopefully introducing you to some of these building stocks, got the wheels a turning. Again, put them on your watch list or your shopping list, but looks like a lot of these stocks can present opportunities here in the near future. Now, if you found the video informative, hit the like button. If this is your first time, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow evening.